TikTok is removing poor, ugly and fat people from your For You page. And yes, I am aware this sounds like my own salty conspiracy theory because none of my quality videos have gone viral yet, but it isn't. According to the Intercept, moderators were told to prevent people with, quote, ugly facial looks or videos in slums or dilapidated houses from appearing on the For You page. You know, the place most people hang out in the app. And just when you thought, nah, this is just shitty PR, TikTok doubled down. A TikTok spokesperson confirmed that the policies had once been in place and the guidelines were an early, blunt attempt at preventing bullying. But these policies are no longer used. Reassuring. That's the biggest bullshit excuse since, sorry, I've only just seen your text. TikTok also curbed the views of people with disabilities or people discussing LGBTQ topics, saying they banned people who have, quote, abnormal body shapes such as beer bellies, ugly facial features, or too many wrinkles.
I'm Ron Burgundy. You stay classy, San Diego.
And go fuck yourself, TikTok. At this point, I feel like they should rebrand it the For Our Advertisers page. Why does this even matter? So some chubber didn't get their videos seen? Okay, firstly, fuck you and your shitty comment. Secondly, it does matter. According to TikTok, people spend an average of 52 minutes per day on their platform. That's basically an hour of their waking life, or if you're anything like me, an hour of your sleep time. So if people, specifically Gen Z people, are already exposed to perfect, conventionally attractive humans, it might just have a negative impact on their mental health. Really? Prove it. Instagram! Where have you been? Living under a rock? No. My mum's basement. Checks out. It's almost like there's a secret competition between the social networks to see who can run the most morally bankrupt platform. Your phone is now the window to the world, so if you only see rich, hot, able-bodied people, it's gonna warp your worldview, especially if you aren't all those things, and statistically, you're not. I mean, this is nothing new. We all love to look at perfect people more than we like to look at real people, which is why everyone in advertising looks like they were drawn by an AI bot programmed to give us self-esteem issues. But on an app that everyone can use, it's kind of important that everyone gets a reasonable chance at building an audience. Speaking of building an audience, you can help me build mine by hitting the subscribe button right now. Also, if you like the video, like the video. And if you don't like the video, why not share it with some Karens on Facebook? It's all views to me. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. Well, that was weird. Where were we? But on an app that everyone can use, it's kind of important that everyone gets a reasonable chance at building an audience. Oh yeah, notice, I didn't say fair. It was never going to be fair on these platforms. And sure, if your personal algorithm ends up showing you rich hotties all day long, that's still not great. But at least TikTok isn't actively filtering your worldview and perspective, and there's still a chance that a poor gay disabled person might appear on your feed. In the wider scheme of things, this is why TikTok has come under the microscope from people who know that the content we see on the app in the West is not the same as the Chinese version of the app that we can't see. Let me show you how the sausages are made. In China, TikTok is called Douyin, and it doesn't reward people for dancing with their dogs. This is an X Factor, and they're not exactly known for their love of democracy. The algorithm on Douyin promotes what they want the youth to do or achieve, like working high-end jobs or starting businesses or being slave labour for Apple factories. And if you're China and you want to disrupt another country, you would reward the dumbest stuff possible, from rich, white, able-bodied people to encourage the next generation and subtly convince them that this is how you get rich and famous. TikTok has impacted the length of music being released, helped predict retail trends, and helped high street fashion become aspirational to a whole new younger audience. So what makes you think removing disabled users isn't going to impact our worldview, actions, and opinions on each other? Oh, and just in case you're still on the fence as to whether filtering posts on an app might or might not have an impact on the worldview of its users, just be aware that Putin thanked TikTok for removing negative content about him and for keeping up incorrect information about the Ukraine war.
Once more for the people at the back.
If negative TikToks don't have a real world impact on people, why would Putin be paying influencers to spread positive news and misinformation about his unjust war? Oh, and I'll give you a clue. It's not because he's got some marketing budget to use up before the end of the tax year. In TikTok's defense, which is not something I say often, they did eventually take action and deleted misleading content which could lead to... They didn't do that. TikTok blocked Russian users from seeing TikToks from outside of Russia, basically helping Putin create an echo chamber for his own influencers and stopping outsiders from seeing what's really going on. Whose idea was that? You had one job. I don't use TikTok anyway. Well, whoop-de-fucking-do for you, Dave. 800 million people a month do. And now the app is draining so much of our attention, which is the new gold in the surveillance capitalism marketplace, that Facebook is trying to clone the app to claw back some relevancy. But much like O.J. Simpson on Twitter, most rational people don't want anything to do with it. The main reason Silicon Valley have an issue with TikTok is that before it, 10 tech bros with limited social skills controlled what we did or didn't see. What you see, or to be more specific, what you're allowed to see, will shape your thoughts, feelings and opinions on the world. So it's pretty fucking important we get this right before this TikToking time bomb explodes and every social media app includes short-form video content as an option. But this isn't just a video, it's a conversation. Do you think removing content because a person has too many wrinkles or not enough limbs is fine because they're a private company? Do you think it has a real-world impact? I'd love to know your opinion in the comments below. Godspeed, I'll see you all next week.